Hey everyone. So, I want to talk a little bit about the project that I'm doing because people might see it and be like, "Why? What is the point? What is?" Because oftentimes I get these ideas that are kind of out there, and people are like, it's kind of weird. I don't get it. Why would no one would do that. Like, why would you? Okay, so I'm not gonna, I'm gonna try not to reveal too much about it, but basically, it involves a family from the modern world doing the modern day things, and taking advantage of all the modern luxuries. Well, at least one of them is. To the core. She doesn't care if she just lives every day like it's her last and goes all in on the luxuries of modern life. And basically, her father has this crazy idea to send her into a world that is more, traditional and ancient. I'm not going to really say exactly how it's going to go from there. I'm not even going to tell names. I'm just going to say that much. It seems very out there. Like, you might think, like, why? What was the point of sending her? You didn't have to send her that far out to, prove the point. That the thing is a lot of carnivores are trying to run away from modern day society. I've noticed that, Joey Schwartz being one of them. Sferia or Gatis or whatever. And yeah, they're all trying to run away from modern day life altogether. They want to go back to the old ways of life. So much so that they would rather try and hopefully survive out in the woods without getting tackled by something. They'd rather risk their lives living out in the woods. So it's either they want complete, the complete luxury of everything the modern day life has to offer, or they want no modern life at all. And I think we need to find the common ground, within our lifestyles. We can be carnivore and we can still be, we can still have some of the luxuries of modern life, but I think we need to find a balance. And because living out in the woods is not a simple life either. It really isn't, especially if you have big wildcats in your area. Yeah, you're gonna, yeah. So, but, so yeah, I just want to give you guys a heads up because it's a project that isn't like a typical thing, right? So I hope to have it out pretty soon. I've been kind of just slacking off as I've been trying to get myself back on track. Emotionally, I'm not all there. I'm debating because I still really want to cancel those blood tests. I really do. I definitely can't do the yogurt anymore. Ugh, I feel horrible today. So there are things that I need to stop doing. Definitely. Because even despite eating the liver, the liver has done so much for me, though. You have no idea. I don't have the Raynaud's phenomenon, and I'm pretty sure maybe mine isn't exactly Raynaud's phenomenon, but like my hands don't change color, I don't think. Maybe they do a little, but liver has helped with that immensely, because now that I'm warm just throughout my entire body, my feet stay warmer, my hands stay warmer, just everything. So yeah, and I think that's why I've been having some pains while including the liver, because the feeling is trying to come back, the blood's trying to come back, and it just feels weird because I'm not used to having that much blood flow to those areas. Yeah, I am better in that regard, but now as a result, I respond much more roughly to inflammatory things. I think yogurt is one of them. So definitely gonna stop that. I can still do butter. I'm still doing butter. The liver was actually cooked in butter. I don't have problems with butter. So yeah, the last time I had yogurt was yesterday morning, or yesterday afternoon, like near lunchtime, what's considered lunchtime. So yeah, I'm not going to tell much more about my project, but I just want to warn you, because I don't want people coming here judging it based on, you didn't have to do this. Well, we want to find common ground with each world. And that's basically part of what I want to show when doing this project. But I also want to show that life has meaning, you have value, you mean more to people than you might realize, and people in this modern life don't understand that. They don't realize, like, oh, I do have value, or I do have something I can contribute, or I have people that actually do love me, and they only do these things, say these things, or whatever, because they love me and they want me in their life. And that's also what I want to get across to people, and carnivore helps with that, but also knowing the privileges you have of the modern life. You can live the modern life however you want, right? Just take advantage completely of the bars and the restaurants if you want. I mean, I can't stop you from doing that. But, we can't go into the other extreme either and just, disappear into the woods and think that, it's everybody else's loss. We can't change anything if we just disappear altogether. We have to fight together. This isn't a situation where it's you against, a deadly, like a lion trying to kill you, right? It's not you against a lion, right? It's not like that, where the lion is trying to kill you because it wants food. It's not like that at all, right? We need to fight this. And the only way we can fight this is if we take our stance within the modern world and we show the modernized people, at least to some degree, that we can find a middle ground for both spectrums. We can find a balance, and we have to try and find that. I think that's why I made this project. It seemed a little out there even to me. I was even thinking, should I make this? Should I even go on with this? But I think I will. Because I think there's some value to it. There's some. We need to find the middle ground. Okay, we cannot. Sean Baker had even said this, and I agree with him, that if we run away, if we just run away from the modern life, then how can we show the modernized people anything? There are going to be people that will wake up to it, okay? The more that you do within your life, the more we change other people. There will be people that will wake up to it. There will. You just have to put yourself out there. And the problem is they just get too wrapped up. Oh, they're never going to learn. They're never going to learn, so I'm just going to go disappear into the woods and just F everything else. No. Everyone has their own ways of life. If you want to go live out in the woods, I can't stop you either. But I mean, just know that you're not really making any kind of change by running off like that and just going off into the woods. And, you know, you're just proving to the world that you're actually quite weak, honestly. You're weak because you don't want to fight against the true purpose of this lifestyle, which is to show people that eating meat is the proper way to go about things, to keep our human bodies functioning, to keep us mentally sound, to get us off tons and tons of medication. We want to defund Big Pharma. And yes, you can by going out into the woods, but then what will happen if, let's say, something tragic happens to you out there? You have a horrible infection, and are you just going to let yourself just die out there? I mean, I can't stop you if that's what you want to do, but I mean, what about your family? I'm sure, despite your crazy beliefs, your family does care. You have family that cares, friends that care. You have someone that does. Okay? That lives in the modern world, that despite everything, they want you your happiest. But they don't want to see you die. No one wants to see anyone die. It's one thing to sacrifice yourself for another person, but it's another to just sacrifice yourself to what? What do you, like, why are you doing this to yourself? What is it proving? What is it proving? So, I think that's why I decided to make this. Like I said, it will seem a little out there. It will seem kind of crazy. But just bear with it. And once I have it up on my channel, you will understand where it's coming from, okay? So I will tell you in the video title of the project to look, or maybe even the description. I'll link this video in there because I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I want you to get the idea as to where I got this from, okay? I will explain it all in I'll put this video in the description of the project and even pin it, okay, in the comments. So please, don't judge me for it. It's just bear with me here. And I assure you that everything is you're gonna understand it. You're gonna get it once you get the upload. But then I will link it though for the people who, maybe come to my channel and they're new and they're like, wait, what the heck is this? And they click on it, they're like, oh, interesting. She's voice acting. And it's gonna be formatted the way a blind person watches a movie. You're gonna also see how I watch movies, and how I need movies to be. So it's gonna be blind friendly. And you can like wash your dishes or whatever. You don't even have to look at the screen because there's gonna be no visuals. You're gonna have sound effects and descriptions. You'll you'll know what I mean for those who probably haven't heard of that kind of stuff before or haven't heard like the voice in the background describing. Yeah, you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. And you'll get a good idea of how how each scene is going to go. You won't have to look, I promise you. Yeah. So I hope this makes sense. And I will see you in the next reaction, or possibly see you when the project is uploaded. I'll see you in the comments. Whatever, just bear with me here. My imagination goes a little nuts sometimes, so just bear with me, but it'll be worth the watch and listen. Okay? Plus, okay, I do want to preface too by saying all the music that you're going to hear is courtesy of the YouTube library. So thank you, YouTube, for putting out this music. It is wonderful. Letting these people feature their music on your library. I love it. Keep putting music out there. By the way, YouTube, fix the library so I can navigate it better, because holy crap, I don't know what to search for. And then even when I find something, like it doesn't show. Okay, so let's say I filter by genre. It doesn't show all the results. Sometimes I'll skip through each page and it's like, wait, how come it says like, I don't know, 191 out of 65? What? YouTube, fix that, please. It's really annoying. And then I can't skip to the next page because this stupid thing says 191 out of 65. So how do I go to the next page? I can't. And then I go back, hit previous, then I hit next again, and then when I hit next again, it still doesn't show properly. So please fix this. I haven't been able to utilize all the great music that could be featured on there because I can't even navigate half the library. Or half the genre. Whatever. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. I hope you found this interesting. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Carps.